till Friday. Thank you, Jehovah. Honey, the struggle is real about being a single mom and having a school child. When your child wakes you up with a paper at 6:30 in the morning saying, "Oh, I forgot to give this to you," and he wants to play in a dodgeball tournament at his school and donate $15 for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I'm like, boy, are you crazy? The old mommy would have just done it without, just here, boy, take the money, here. But he's getting older, and the responsibilities that he has to realize must be done. He can't be slacking. So, and of course, you ask the kid questions because on the paper it stated that their first meeting is May 21st and the second one is January 28th. I said, Jared, that is like way too much time in between the middle. What's going on? How are you going to go from May 21st and then the paper? He's like, oh, they ran out of paper, so they forgot to take that out. Like, honey, I don't operate like that. No, you have to give me more information. Mom, I did ask. Well, so I wrote questions on the paper. I signed it, but I didn't give him any money. I said, when they give me what I need, then I'll give you what you need. He got upset, but he quickly got himself together, and we hugged and kissed it out. Like, taking all day. Sheesh. Oh, I'm sorry, that was like a little rage minute. But people take like a whole 5 minutes to turn a corner, and it doesn't take that. Anyway, I'm tired. I was watching the Today Show this morning, and I said, yes, God, somebody finally made that a topic. I said, because I am exhausted all the time, when you're mentally exhausted and you're ripping and running and it takes a toll on your body. And now they want to discover it. They say that single parenting does harm to your health. I'm like, really? Like, duh. And all the things they were naming, I'm like, exactly. As far as mental tiredness, stress, they said it causes a lot on the heart because it's stress, because you do everything and there's no help. I said, come on, honey, like, the Today Show is preaching. I said, yes. I mean, if you see all of my videos, you see my Instagram, and I don't know, you would think I post everything, but I don't. Okay, this car is like doing way too much for me, and I cannot be behind this bus. Hold up. I knew the Lord was going to do that. I knew it. I was going to try to go around the bus, did all that backing up, and God made the bus say, But anywho, yeah, it's a lot. And the one mom they were interviewing, and she said she has 3 kids. Honey, so I can imagine, Jesus. She said their social life is, even me talking about it's giving me a headache. And you have to allow them to have like a decent social life because you are a single parent. And it's more so if you have family members and the father isn't involved, so it kind of makes you have to do more because you want to make sure like you keep the kid out of trouble, and you don't want to give the kid too much time on their hands, his or her hands. Oh, Jesus. Family members and fathers, they just don't get it, honey. They don't. But I always think of Shaquille O'Neal, how God blessed them to make it big early, and he was like, I'm exhausted even just telling this story. But he was just saying, like his mother remarried, and he considers his stepfather his father because he was the one who was always there and showed up for things. And oh, Jesus, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And as parents, because there's a lot of single dads too. There's more of us though. Let that be clear. But if you're a productive single mom or single dad, you're exhausted all the time. Now, if you let your kids just sit in front of the TV, eat ho-hos all day, and they don't have no active life, they're not involved in anything, school, plays, music, church, extracurricular activities like sports, honey, you're fine. You're at home, you doing you. You're not doing your kids. But the crazy thing is, was it last week? I think it was last week. Jared had called his dad and his mother. Jared's dad's mother had called his dad, or maybe he was there. I don't know. Because she tries to, play the middleman, and I used to always tell her, like, you can't make him or anybody else do what they don't want to do. You can't make him be a dad. You can't, have him call, you can't make the calls for him. He has to want to himself, But it's neither here nor there. But I know why she does it. His dad shared some things with me that he witnessed when he was small, and she's just trying to make it up to him. But I'm like, forgive and move on. Let your mother off the hook. I think he's even holding that over her head. But anyway, Jared was on the phone, and I couldn't hear the conversation, but I heard Jared's part. Honey, I was just so shocked. I was like, now I know his dad isn't involved in his life. Like, I know that, okay? It's no secret. It's unfortunate, but I said, I thought at least he was, keeping up with the years, When he didn't know what grade our son was in, I was like, oh. And Jared's like, no, Dad, no, I'm in 7th grade now. I'm not in 6th grade. I'm going to 8th grade. I was just like, I closed my ears, singing to myself, like Mary had that little lamb. Like, really? You can't be that far removed. But unfortunately, a lot of parents are. Like, Jared's going into the 8th grade. He's almost in high school. And my son's father has never been to any school events, ever. What is going on up here? Any school events, any parent-teacher conference, any music assemblies, bring your father to school day, no. Honey, but the crazy thing is, that's the truck that I want. That is so cute. But the crazy thing is, I'm just number 1,052,052. There's something going on that a lot of dads just aren't getting the importance of really, really not just popping in and out. You really have to maintain your presence in your kid's life. And it's just important. Even with all the prayer and the yes gods and maybe, and it still comes down to a choice. You can pray all day. You can. But a person has to want to do,